Yeah, I got you.
A normal IP address in class C is these two will be common 192.168 from 1 to 255. If you take any of these normal class type C IP address, the first 24 bits is your network ID, the next 8 bits is for your host. That is the section here. So your range, if it was 192.168.1.1, it will start from 0 to 255. If it was 2, it will be 2.0 to 255. But this section here is your host ID, and this section here is your network ID. Right? When you start to break down now, like you start to take one bit from the host IP address, like you start to get things like 25, 27, things like that. But remember when you put here, you have to take it from here. So here comes 7. 27 is 2, it's 3 1. So 3 off from here will be 5. 5? 2, yeah. And you keep going up like that. And every time you put on one, you cut it in half. So this one would be 0 to 255. This one you cut it in half, so you really go from 0 to 127, 128 to 255. That is 128 and 128. That is your IP addresses available on the network itself. But these are the IP addresses that are available to the host, just on the network itself. You come down now to, I say 6 and 7.
I think it's explained over here now.
Huh? No, I just see I should.
Oh.
Right? You come down to 26 now, you cut this one in half again now. And you keep going on.
Explain from here.
Keep going on. Right? So you understand from here, coming down, right? This is the first bit one. You put on a bit. So your range is from 0 to 255, which is 256 addresses. 256 addresses total. You put on one bit, you cut this in half. 128 to 128. Right? You put on the next bit, you get 26 for your network ID and 6 for your host. So you cut this in half and you cut this in half. So you get 64, 64, and then 64, 64. Right? This is your first one, so it will be 0 to, will be your first network ID. 64 will be the second one. 64 plus 64 is 128, because you're going up in 64s. Next one will be 192, and then the next one 4, you'll get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put on 3, on the 3 bits one will be you cut this in half again. And you go down to 32. And you keep going on like that. Every time you put on a bit, you keep cutting them down in half.
So basically like this one here, so we're saying with the class C, 24 bits for the network, 8 for the host, right? And like for the example here for the 128, you have 888, which is the network, and then one.
So you get 25 for yourself, 25 bits for your network,
right?
And 7 for your host ID.
And 7, right? So with this one here, because it's just one bit alone inside of the host part, we will just split it twice. So it becomes 128 and 128. So the first network, the first subnet is from 0 to 127. The next one is from 128 to 256.
255.
255. So that means the subnet for the subnet mask for the first subnet ID for the first subnet would be 0, and the broadcast address would be 127, right? Like this example right here, and the second one after that will be 128, and the broadcast will be 255. And if is 2 bits, is basically the same thing. And as you see, 2 bits here, so we have to look at this. If they bring something like this and we have our, what do you call it again, the mask, subnet mask, right? If subnet mask have 2, then we go to this example here, and you split it again, and you have 0 to 63, 64 to 127, 128 to 191, 192 to 255. If it's 3, you split it again to 32, and you keep following the pattern. If it's 4, split it to 30, split it to 16. If it's 5, you split it into 8. Like for example, Amanda had given an example. Oh, no, now saying the lowest you could go down to is 6 bits. Like for example, the example that Amanda gave me, whereby you have the IP address with 192.168.1.204 and the submask 255, 255, 255, 128 right here, right? And then the subnet would equal to 192.168.1.128. Here is the and here, right? Now we know the subnet is 128, meaning that that's the beginning of it, right? So we need to find the end. And because it has one bit alone, we know it will be from 0 to 127 and then 128 to 120 to 255. 255. 255 is the highest. Yeah. Right, 120 to 255. And since the subnet for us only starts at 128, we know it's the second network, so that means the subnet, the broadcast will be 255. So it'll be 192.168.1.255. Easy peasy. Yeah, like that. And just keep going down. Also, teacher had showed us in class. Yeah, for the custom IP addresses, right? Let's say they give us a mask whereby the N is a class B. This is a class
10?
No, class A. Yeah, class A network basically, right? But the mask is 255 to 55 and it ends at 2240. Once you see something like this whereby it ends before the last number, then you know that right here is where the subnetted would begin. And we could see it from here. Subnet address is 10.0.32.64.93. Because it has 3, we split it in 3 parts. So it goes from let me see, 128 is for 1, 64 is for 2, 32 is for 3. So we're breaking this into 32, 32, 32. So it will be 0 to 32, then 33 to 64, then 65 to 96, and so on and so on. And as we see down here is exactly everything. And where the 224 was, the second to last one, that is where you will put it and have the 0 just like this, and just follow the pattern. And this is how you'll get your range. Remember, your range would be the numbers between the subnet and the broadcast. So for this example here, it would be which example? Let's use this example here. That means your range would be from 190 to 168 from 1.1 to 190.168.1.126. That would be your range. And well, I guess that's how we could explain it. Anyone don't understand? Too bad. And oh, not too bad, but sorry.